see, I'm completely by myself. What? That never happens. I left the dogs at home. I took Clay to Cameron this morning. They were going to go do some stuff today. They're hanging out and having fun without Mom. Clay needs that. Clay needs some time he can feel like a grown-up and not be with his mama all the time. So he's hanging out with Cameron and Jeremy today. I'm loving that for him too. He's so excited. He loves the Annie Ann's. I don't know what it is. Anyway, he loves that place. So, and I never go to the mall, so he was excited about that. And they might get. He loves crumble cookies. I do too, y'all. But I'm trying not to be diabetic, so I'm trying not to eat too much of that. But them some good ass cookies. But anyway, I'm by myself. I thought, like, it's summertime, obviously. And I thought, ooh, some black-eyed peas would be good today. And there's this little nursery up here that has fresh vegetables and stuff. Fruit and vegetables. I called them, and they've got some shelled purple hull peas. So I'm going to run and get me some, because we're going to have some peas and tomatoes and maybe a cantaloupe supper. It's going to be good. Y'all, I used to spend so much money at this little nursery right here because I loved flowers. But I haven't planted anything in my yard in forever. But I believe Mama's back. Might have to start, because my yard looks really good right now. I made Dan get out there and clean it up, y'all. Listen, between me and the city, my shit's gonna look good again. Oops. I'm off of my medicine, so I feel like I was really antisocial on the medicine. So off the medicine, I'm feeling a lot. Y'all, I haven't been here in years. There's the lady that she still owns it. I know I'm every how many years it's been, I'm that much older too, but God dog. All right, y'all, they only had 3 bags, and somebody beat me to 2 of the bags, so they only had this 1 bag left. And I got a big old cantaloupe. Y'all, that's giant. So yeah, these are fresh pintos here. That's bacon fat. I need to salt and pepper them. And yeah, we like fresh pintos almost as much as we like purple hull. But I'm just going to catch him. I'm going to go back up there and try to get some more, because I don't think this will be enough for one mess for us. But whatever. Fresh pintos and cantaloupe. We've also got some fresh tomatoes, but I didn't want any. I ate tomatoes last night. I don't love them like that. But anyway, yeah, this cantaloupe smells heavenly, and I've already tasted the beans. They taste really good too. So, yep, this is I'm out of breath because I just ran down and got my phone and came back. Anyway, the beans taste really good. This is a totally summertime food in Texas meal, kind of, you know. Maybe some onion would be good, but I'm just going to have cantaloupe and beans. I know y'all are going to go, my God, how many times do y'all eat that? We like this, y'all. This is supper tonight. We're having macaroni and cheese, green beans with onions and bacon. Y'all, my friend Michelle taught me how to do this years ago, and I have never wanted to eat green beans any other way. If you have never tried it with bacon and onions, you really should. Fried chicken and cantaloupe. And I made some cornbread too and cut up some tomatoes. But y'all, my stomach can't handle tomatoes, and I didn't want any cornbread. So this is my supper tonight. Okay, y'all, I'm going to put together, it's like early in the day, but I wanted to put this together so that it could just taste good by supper tonight. This is one of our favorite things to eat in the summer when we have like fresh tomatoes and stuff. I say it gazpacho. I'm not sure how you say it. I'm probably butchering it. But I've taken cut up tomatoes. This is a yellow and a green bell pepper, cucumber, garlic, onion, a block of cream cheese, red wine vinegar, olive oil, and salt and pepper and, you know, whatever seasoning you want in it. But I'm going to put it in the blender and make a soup out of it, like a cold soup. And I'll show you when I'm done. All right, y'all. Here it is, our gazpacho. We already tasted of it. We tasted it when we got through making it earlier today. It's really good. If y'all like a cold soup, you should try this. It's going to be good, and it's cold and light. And, y'all, I got a thing from my Ring doorbell. It was a warning or whatever about a heat advisory. The heat index in our area today was between 111 and 117. So, yeah, we need a cold supper. So, gazpacho, that's what's for supper here tonight. Hey, y'all, it is Friday morning. I didn't film much for the video this week. It's hot as blue. Look, y'all, all I've done today is I woke up. This is yesterday's hair. Put some clothes on and brush my teeth. And that's it. Probably not going to do nothing. I'm going to probably do this a couple of times and get this wild hair out of my face. And that's about it. I'm going to work on my concrete balls today. I can talk about them in the video because Cameron knows about them, because a couple of them are for her birthday, but she knows about them. So I'm almost done working on those. Y'all, you know what I didn't know? I had them in here. I think I showed in a video. I had a tarp down in here in my bedroom, and I was working on them in here because it's too hot outside. But then I got to the point where I didn't really want to keep doing it here in the house, so I moved outside with it. Well, you do it with a beach ball. Well, you know, cold air is compressed and hot air expands. Well, when I took them out of this cold house into the sauna that is the outside right now, they expanded and busted the concrete. So I didn't have to start all the way over, but I did have to backtrack and fix it, and then, you know, so, but I'm almost done. I think today I can probably finish them up. But, and I'll show you when I get them finished up. They're, I don't want to show you now because they all look exactly the same, and I want to do a couple of different things to them. So, yeah. So I've been doing that, just a little bit, not a lot. It's just too hot, y'all. I think I mentioned that the Ring doorbell thing sent me a warning thing yesterday that it was the heat index. It was a excessive heat warning, I think is what it was. I'll stick it in here. I think I have a picture of it. But yeah, I said it was between 111 and 117. Y'all, it is disgusting. I don't even want to go to the store. I don't want to do anything because the car is so hot when you get in it. It doesn't really cool off by the time you get to the store. Then you go in the store, and I'm sweating like a moose when I come out of the store, and then I get into this sauna of a car. I don't even want to do it. And it's gotten so serious, y'all. You know, I never leave the girls, but the last 2 or 3 times I've gone somewhere, I made them stay because it is miserable. I never leave them in the car alone, especially in this heat. But I mean, even just me getting in the car and like going and doing a grocery pickup, it's still like the car doesn't cool down enough, and you know they're going, you know, so yeah. I'm not even taking them with me at the moment, so that's how hot it is. I was gonna say something else. I forgot what it was. Callie, I have a bag of trail mix, and she wants some of it, and no. I mean, she wants the little yogurt covered. I don't even know what they are. Oh, yogurt covered cranberries, which I wouldn't mind her having because she can have a cranberry. But the yogurt is so sweet. That's the first time I ever bought that one. I don't like how sweet that one is. But, because, you know, I'm trying not to be a diabetic. Speaking of, I go to the doctor next week. Oh, y'all, this shirt I have on, this shirt is older than Clay. I bought this shirt before I had Clay at the Red River Revel Festival in Shreveport, Louisiana, before I had Clayman. This is my work, like inside out, wrong side, it don't matter. It used to have long sleeves. I cut the sleeves out. I cut the neck out because, you know, I don't like a t-shirt up around my neck like that. I can't stand that. I cut that out, but look, like you can see, this is what I paint. Oh, look, and it tore right here. I sewed it back up. This shirt's been through it, but I love this shirt. I don't know who made this shirt because I cut the tag out. Whoever made it, if I could find that company, I'd buy some more because this is a good, they're probably not still in business, I would think, but whatever. Maybe they are. Yeah, I've got all the good out of this shirt. This shirt is over 30 years old. I don't care how hard you stare at me, I'm not going to give you one. This is what I have to do, y'all. I have to throw it down in the floor to keep her from sitting here going, see? Y'all, she my sweet girl. This is my Cali girl. You're my Cali girl. Look, are you my Cali girl? I love you. But I ain't giving you no yogurt-covered cranberry. You can't have one, ma'am. It's too sweet for you. Too sweet for you. Here comes Abby. I know they don't know who I'm talking to when I sit here and talk to the phone. They look around like, who the hell is she talking to? She is losing her mind. But yeah, what was I going to say before that? Oh, not being a diabetic. And I was going to say, speaking of, I have an appointment next week to go see my doctor because I got to do something, y'all. Have I got a pimple? Y'all, is that my mustache? Can y'all see it? Like this camera on this, whatever phone I got, I don't know what phone I got, 12, 13, whatever phone I've got. Look, the camera is a little too good. I don't like this camera. You can see all my flaws and I don't like it. But look, I got something right there in the camera. It's probably my mustache. But yeah, go see the doctor next week. I'm gonna talk to her, y'all. I'm not taking the pain medicine. My back hurts. I hate to keep bitching and moaning about that, but excuse me, that's just a fact of life. It just hurts. The other day, I worked on my concrete balls outside for about an hour, and then I got up, and of course I had concrete from head to toe, so I had to rinse myself all the way off, and I rinsed all the, the bucket and all the stuff I was using outside. I had to clean all that up. And then after I got all that done, I came in and took a shower. But y'all, I didn't know if I was going to make it out of the shower. Tears were flowing. My back was killing me. I just had to lay down on the floor. I didn't know if I was going to make it to the bed to lay down. My back was killing me. And then that makes me mad at myself. Like I get mad, I get frustrated because I could have worked the whole day. I wanted to work the whole day. I enjoy working like that. That's what got me in the position that I was in to begin with, I know I hadn't told the story, but I had 3 back surgeries over the course of 11 days, and spent a month in the hospital, got a brain infection, the whole, anyway, it was an ordeal. But it was my fault. It was sort of my fault. I've always loved to work. I love to work in the yard, and I enjoy hard work. That just made me happy. And that was why I was in the position in the first place, because I had hurt my back so many times. And I also worked in with preschool kids with special needs. And we had this one little boy, he had Down syndrome, and y'all, he was so chunky. And I would have to pick him up and dance because we had to change their diapers and stuff, because there were 3, it was 3-year-olds. It was did I already say that? A preschool program for children with disabilities is what it was called. And so picking up those kids, picking them up, putting them down, it would kill my back. Because, he was like, I won't say he was the size of a grown man, but he was big, but he was only 3, But anyway, so I'd hurt my back so many times. And at the time, Dan and I were split up, and I had this big giant burn I wanted moved. And I didn't, my hard-headedness was, I'm not calling him to come over here and move it for me. I'll move it myself. And my stupidness, I said, if I pick it up and I move it and I do it in a hurry, maybe I won't hurt myself. That was stupid. What was I thinking? Anyway, so when I did, I picked up this big pot and turned real fast to move it. Well, you know how the vertebra are like this, and then it has a disc in between them? Well, they slammed together, and the whole disc, like the whole entire disc, shot out to the side. And the pain, y'all, the pain, oh my God. I kept trying to just wait and see if it would get better, but my boss at the time was like, when are you coming back? Well, I can't right at the moment. I can't move. It hurts so bad. I think you don't understand how bad this hurts. And she, just kept on. And Anyway, so I thought, well, let me go to the doctor and see what, what he says. And I probably would have had to, I don't think I could have ever laid there and it got better just because it was so bad. But, because the neurosurgeon said that was the worst he had ever seen. And, but he was also a raving lunatic. So who knows what was the truth. I'll tell the whole story someday because it was a freaking nightmare. But I was going to say that was the worst pain I've ever had, but after the second surgery, the pain in my left leg, y'all, was like, it felt like somebody had a fire held to it. It was unbelievable. So the doctor that did my second surgery was not the doctor that did my third surgery. I know, crazy. I'll have to tell the whole story someday. So when he went in for the third surgery, he said that second doctor had taken the nerve and wrapped it around like the edge of the vertebrae or something, I guess, to get it out of the way of something, and then forgot to release it. So that was the pain that I was feeling then. Well, that pain was freaking horrible. All the pain was horrible. It was all horrible. I'm not even gonna lie. It was horrible. And I spent a month in the hospital and was in a wheelchair when I got home, and it was terrible. So it was like I did it to myself. So now when my back hurts, it makes me get so frustrated. I end up crying because that's all I mean, it seems like if I'm, I'm happy, I cry. If I'm sad, I cry. If I'm mad, I cry. I don't know what the crying is. And that started after, because I don't know if I've said this, but I got a cerebral spinal fluid, like the cerebral spinal fluid is in your spine and in your brain. And I got an infection in it. So that infection was in my brain, around my brain or whatever. And so I don't know what it did to it. I personally think it kind of made me kind of like I had a stroke, because like I can't close my eyes ever without holding on to something, because like I don't know, my brain don't know where I am in the world, and I'll just literally fall down. It's crazy. Like in the shower, like my shower has sides on it or whatever, everybody's does, but I have to, like, I can't just stand there. I have to move my feet and touch the walls with my feet, because when I close my eyes to wash my hair, I'll just fall down. And so I have to orient myself, like I have something has to touch so that I know where I am in the world. And I cry real easy. Like I was never that person. And my daddy had a stroke, and he was that way after the stroke. He cried all the time. So that's what makes me think it kind of acted like a stroke. Whatever happened, because I cry all the time now, and I freaking hate it. But anyway, yeah. What was I saying? I don't even know why I even started telling all this stuff, y'all. I'm sorry. I gotta go see the doctor. Oh, I'm gonna talk to her about, like, what can I do? I do not want to be on pain medicine. I feel so much better mentally and emotionally off the pain medicine. So I want to stay off of it. But I also want to have some life. And right at the moment, I can get up and do 30 minutes of something, and then I have to lay down. I can't, it hurts so bad I can't deal with it. So I end up laying here a lot more than I want to, and I hate that. I've gained I don't know how much weight I've gained back, because I don't weigh, but I can look at myself and tell I've gained a lot of weight back, because I end up laying here doing nothing. But yeah, I don't know what we're gonna do. We're gonna have to talk about it. I'm not doing no more surgery, so that's out of the question, because they tried to kill me the first, go round. I'm not going to give them a second chance. So I don't know what we're going to do. We're going to have to talk about something. I'm thinking maybe if I go ahead and like have medicine on hand for like the days that I want to get some stuff done. Because like right now I'm redoing the bathroom, and I'm not very good, because like I do a little and I lay down a little. I do a little and I lay down a little, and I end up in tears like every single day because of the pain. But anyway, I don't know. I'm going to talk to her and see. I'm thinking if I get the pain medicine and I take it when I want to get up and do something, but then I don't take it for like another couple of days, and then like maybe 2 days a week or something like that, like I can take some medicine so that I can get up and do something, and then for the other days don't take anything, the other 5 days don't, so that I'm not addicted to the medicine. And because that just happens, it just your body just gets addicted. And I don't want to be that. I don't want that. But I want to be able to get up and have some life. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if there's a different obviously there's not a different medicine, because she would have given it to me. Because in the beginning, when we first started dealing with this, I was on all kinds of different medicines, but pain medicines. And I was on at Lyrica, which was for nerve pain, for the nerve, like this nerve he messed up in my leg. But yeah, anyway, the nerve medicine made me start having seizures, so I can't do that. And it works on the nerve pain. Don't get me wrong, that stuff is amazing. But it also made me have really dark thoughts, and I hated that part of it, so I wouldn't take it. I mean, I would if I had that nerve pain again, but I would try to get off of it as quick as possible. But, and like with the pain medicine, you know, like I feel so much better, like emotionally now, mood wise, you know, so I don't want to go back on it because I don't want to be addicted to it. I don't want to feel bad again, but I want to get my inside this bed more than 30 minutes over here, you know, here, there, and yonder, you know. So I don't know. That's what my week is going like. I'm in a bad mood, I guess. It's the heat. The heat's got us all in a bad mood. Not a bad mood, but just it wears you down. So yeah. Anyway, are y'all going on vacation? Because like I'm not doing nothing. My idea of a vacation is working on the house, which I know is crazy, and I feel like I gypped my kids out of like fun times, because to me working on the house was fun, not going on vacation. And so I feel like I gypped them out of, you know, happy times, because I wanted to just work on the house all the time. But anyway, that's all I'm doing. I would suggest people not do that, but go have fun. Don't just work, because then you're like me. You're 56 or 7. I'm not sure how old I am. 56 or 57. At laying in bed most of the time because your fucking back hurts. So don't be me. Don't do like me. But I know most of my friends here are my age. So yeah, we're already past all that. But anyway, I love y'all, and I will see y'all next week. Bye.